Okay, so the next product I'd like to talk about is this product. We call it PowerDrive AC. It's geared towards the requirements of constant current high-powered LEDs and addresses a lot of the issues surrounding the LED drivers that you see today. Again, the key features, it's 4-channel constant current output. The current output is user configurable between 200 and 1050 milliamps in 50 milliamp steps, with a maximum power across the whole drive of 100 watts and up to 60 volt output. So that gives you tremendous flexibility for the whole gamut of LEDs that are flooding to the market. So, you know, some people like to put lots of 350 milliamp LEDs in series. With this you can do 18 of those and drive them at 350 milliamps, or go for the higher powered LEDs and drive them at an amp. Within the driver, most of the common protocols are incorporated in one unit. So you've got DMX with addressing over RDM, DALI, the new DALI color standard, 0 to 10 volt control, and switch dim. So that's all in one unit. Without, you know, that's all. You know, you'll see there's a vast array of terminals on there that will to cope with all these different protocols. To help you set the driver up, there is obviously an intuitive user interface where there's up to 80 parameters you can set in the driver. So that ranges from the drive current and control infrastructure you're using through to more advanced features like the thermal feedback control. So if you have a product that has a thermistor in it, this driver will read the temperature of the LEDs, and you can make a decision at what point in time or temperature you want that to cut in and reduce the power and protect the product. So again, that's particularly useful for products that are sent to particularly hot countries. To go with that, the unit itself will you can download up to 19 programs into the driver, and from those 19 you have complete choice of what those programs do. So if it's a small installation and you don't want to use DMX, the driver will run its own show. Obviously, you'd think, there's a complex user interface there, lots of buttons, and people get trigger happy. Yeah, there are 2 levels of software lock in there, where you can leave it open, you can close it completely, or just leave access to certain key features particularly like DMX start addresses. The drivers have a universal input voltage, so basically ship product throughout the world with both VDE and UL approvals in place. The efficiency, we operate an efficiency of over 90%, and that's across a load range from 50 to 100% load. So you see lots of drivers on the market that talk about high efficiency, but that's only at maximum load. So we offer between 50 and 100% load at 90% efficiency is good for LED drivers. But also there isn't a minimum load as well. So you can put one LED on there. So there's a lot of drivers out there that have 100 watt drivers, and you have to drive them at somewhere up to nearly 100 watts to get the performance. Internally, it's got high, extremely good dimming resolution, so 20-bit dimming resolution. Obviously over DMX that's limited to 16-bit. Obviously you take up a lot of DMX, but you can select 8-bit or 16-bit DMX control. Inbuilt dimming curves for linear or gamma corrected dimming, and depending on the version you choose, so it comes in a rectangular version, which is mainly designed to be embedded within an OEM product, or it comes as an independent converter version, which has cable clamps underneath, so you can use it in ceiling voids or in sets or buried away. So, but the same features. So that's the highlights of that product. So I'll take any questions on that.
If I understand it well, this is driving the LEDs, but can you program the LEDs from this as well? So,
obviously, you can't. It's not for like pixel type control. So there are 4 independent channels. You have complete control over those 4 independent channels.
So, but it can't be used as a programmer then to drive the LEDs or to display pictures on the LEDs.
No, it's not for pixel solutions. So for big fixture solutions.
So, sorry, just to clarify, it's got inbuilt technology that you program and then unplug the computer and it remembers what it's doing, so it's dimming and flashing, changing colours.
Yes.
And you can then walk away, unplug the computer and take that away from it.
Yeah, you can set all of the parameters in the drive, so for drive currents, maximum drive currents, what type of protocol you're using, what thermal feedback values you use. So you can either do that on the user interface itself, or we have some, you can connect it to a laptop and do that as well.
And do they network together? So you
Yes.
have multiple units?
Yeah, network together.
Control them from one computer and they can interact with each other?
Yes.